Right, we've got ourselves a new setup going on here. Now, I don't know. Okay. We're on a stick tripod scenario. So don't really know if it's gonna stay. I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to figure it all out. I don't really know. So I've got changed. That's not what I was looking. They're trousers. I was looking at my cardigan. Anyway, so got the old hair done. Charlene, tangled, girl. She looks after me. I'm such a pain in the hole. Me and Charlene were in school together. Got on very well. As you do. So yeah, she just knows. I come in, I say, listen, there's my extensions, just match me. Just match me. And she does. And then I'll say, might darken myself down there for the winter. And then by the end of that eye roll, I'm like, do you know what, I don't think I will. So anyway, I'm in the hairdressers and we're talking about Irish passports. Mine's down Dub, getting verified, or so I thought. And one of the girls said that one of her children's was rejected, but the other one was fine. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to check my progress on my email, just because I'm due to have it soon. Well, thank God I did, because the bastards have fucking rejected it. Didn't like my photo. Do you know what? I didn't like my photo, but here we are. And do you know where you put your witness? Name, work, telephone number. I wrote that bit out. That's in my handwriting. So my witness, all they had to do was sign. I thought I was making life easier. No. They wanted to see their handwriting. So I've had to resubmit. So I have to post first thing in the morning and go and light a candle round at St. Malachy's, start a novena, and hope that it's here in time before I go on my cruise. Because I want to travel on my Irish passport when I'm going to Europe, not my British. Because I don't want to queue. That's the only why I'm doing. That's the only reason why. But you see, if the Brits didn't fucking do Brexit, wouldn't have this problem. So see all you people that voted. Thank you. But anyway, here we are. Another day, another dollar. Did a wee Miley. What do you mean by that? That's a cultural reference there. You're welcome. What did I do? I bought myself flowers. Why not? Something about these was like, buy them. They'll be really lovely in your kitchen, buy them. So do you know what my problem is? I have to measure these for the vase. They'll actually be alright. They actually smell really nice. I just kept looking and looking. Does something ever speak to you? And you just go, I don't know why, but I'm buying them. I used to buy flowers for myself all the time. And people might think, oh God, that's a really strange thing to do. It's actually not. So my dad used to do the grocery shopping in our house. Now, that might be a strange thing in itself. But he, every week, without fail, bought my mum flowers. So see, for me, flowers aren't like a gift. They're really lovely to get. But I think everybody should buy themselves flowers. I just think they're really lovely. Do you know what I also got? Because again, this is an Andrew thing. Basil. I love the smell of fresh basil. Even if I'm not really cooking with it, I like to have a wee basil plant. But see the smell of that? It's beautiful. Love it. So do you know what? Those were two things that not the basil. We're not counting that as something nice I did for myself today. Thank you. What else is in there? What is in your shopping? That's the second thing I did nice for myself. So I'm going to watch the Katie Price documentary. I'm going to do a bit of food prep first because I need to get it out the road. I've got shopping here, I need to unpack it, sort my life out. And I'm going to let this chill. I'm actually going to pour myself a glass now because I'm going to be food prepping and I like to have a wee glass. And I've got my sparkling water on the side because that's how I rock and roll. But I thought to myself, I don't want the shame of clinking bottles. So I got a pack. The neighbours will be none the wiser. Oh, great. Not that do you know what I mean? Knows it. So yes, I'm going to have this, not all of it. And I'm going to watch the Katie Price documentary and see the things that I've seen with that bastard Peter Andre. Fuck. See if I was his manager, with what I've seen so far. I haven't seen it. I've just seen clips, tidbits. And I've seen, the way they're putting on now, there's clips being dragged from their own reality show from back in the day, Katie and Peter and blah blah blah. How there wasn't crisis talks before now. See if his management aren't doing crisis talks, he needs to get new management because they're not being honest. And I know it was a different media time, but my God, the things that he said to her in front of a camera. What were you doing and saying when the camera was off, Peter? Because you seem to be a bit of a bollocks. And see if you were mine, see my patio outside, you'd be underneath, because you wouldn't last a fucking day, you bastard. So yes, I need to calm myself down. I can feel myself getting my head up here. So yes, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to sort out my flowers. And we're going to do some prep. My fruit salad. I bought 2 chickens. Do you know what it is? I went in with no plan. I say no plan. I got myself enough to get me through till from now, which is Wednesday, for a week. I did a week shop. 2 chickens. Me and the child's going to have a steak tonight. I'm going to have a steak sandwich. She's just going to have a steak. That was my main objective. And then I thought, I'm working at the weekend. What the fuck am I going to eat? Dilemma. It's the standard dilemma when you work shifts. What am I going to eat? So I bought 2 chickens. I'll cook one tomorrow. And I think I'm going to try and go a bit carb light. So I've all the best intentions in the world. And I bought frozen veg. So we'll see how that, I say carb light starting tomorrow, not tonight, no, because I'm doing a steak sandwich and I've got a side of fries. So